to my film and TV channel. Yes, we're delving into Alien Earth today, a science fiction horror. We'll talk about the horror element in a moment. A television series created by Noah Hawley. Yes, done a pretty good job. Something to do with Fargo, was he, from memory? Anyway, my memory's not great. You'll probably know better than me. It's the first television series, of course, of this in the Alien franchise. And it's set just 2 years before the events of the 1979 film Alien. Did you go back and watch it? Anyway, James Dyer of Empire magazine scored this 100 out of 100. Nothing's ever worth 100. I'm sorry, it isn't. He said, Andor for Alien, Hawley's series is a rare prequel that serves to enrich its source material, breathing new life into a once-tired franchise. This is the Alien Resurrection we've long been waiting for, yes. But there are not so many. There are dissenters. Chris Evangelista of Slash Film website scored it just 50, so half of what James gave it. He said, to be fair, this is a series meant to be watched on a weekly basis rather than binged all at once. But the energy here is so flat that I imagine viewers might get fed up and abandon ship early rather than sticking with the entire mission. Yeah, but his views are not generally backed up. What's it about? Well, when the space vessel Maginot, a bit like the Maginot Line, crash lands on Earth, a young woman and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's biggest threat. This series stars Sidney Chandler, Alex Lawther, Essie Davis, Samuel Blenkin, Babu Cisse, Adarsh Guraf, Timothy Oliphant, and lots of others as well. This premiered on FX and FX on Hulu in the US and on Disney Plus International on August the 12th, 2025. I'm doing this review on August the 15th, 2025. I've just watched the first 2 episodes, which were there. Actually came out originally, and then it's weekly, or now weekly, until the 23rd of September. Right, I wasn't too sure what to expect with this as a prequel, and to be honest, it's a long time since I watched the original Alien. As I said, did you go back and watch it? I didn't really have the time to do that, but some of the names, of course, as you watch this, the best thing about being a prequel is it sets things up, doesn't it? So some of the names and organisations rang familiar, and you get the basic information, a lot with typed letters on the screen as a bit like the old style, was it? Like the original. There was warnings from some of the critics. So certainly one critic I read, I mean, they say that I didn't see a vast load of these. This was a bit of a slow burn. And the first 2 episodes did amount, I think the first episode was about an hour and 5 minutes, and the second one was about 55 minutes. So just about 2 hours for 2 episodes. And I do understand where it's coming from, but I think it was sort of setting it up in a pretty good typical way, as you'd expect with any new series, that's a prequel or any new series at all. It has to set things up, set characters up, get the story down. And I don't think it was a slow burn. I thought it was quite interesting because you have 2 or 3 things going on as well. The interesting characters for me, and central, of course, so far to my enjoyment, all played really well by the actors. I think brilliant. Sidney Chandler, brilliant. I mean, she's going to have obviously the opportunity to hold this all together over 8 episodes, and is imminently or immediately investable, even though obviously she's really a child in a woman's super person's body. But I think she's a great, as a character and an actor, is a great strong base. I mean, all the other guys, there's very few weaknesses in this cast overall, but I think overall the other enjoyable watch for me was Samuel Blenkin as Boy Cavalier. Hopefully he remains a constant throughout this. As you'd expect, the sets, the production are very good. A little dark sometimes, which you're bound to get with Alien, but that's normal. So my poor old eyes had to work hard at times, but so far it's pretty much worth it. James Hibbs from the Radio Times scored this 80 out of 100. He said, for the most part, this is a pretty propulsive series, and even the episodes of downtime are filled with engaging drama and compelling philosophical musings. It's also helped by the fact that it all takes place alongside a hugely impressive mix of practical and digital effects, as well as some stunning production design. Absolutely. Oddly enough, this is me now, oddly enough, getting back to the overall story. Apart from the alien obviously being able to absolutely mutilate and destroy people and leave them half bodies crawling around the floor, I sort of enjoyed the story away from the alien. We've been there, done it before. I didn't find, apart from looking brilliant, of course, with the CGI, etc. I just found the stories a little bit more interesting away from that. And of course, Morrow himself, played by Babu Cisse, adds to the mix as well, as big a danger probably as the aliens, of course. So yeah, I found it away from the aliens a little bit more interesting. When the aliens are there, you know what you're going to get, but I enjoyed that side of it. Nick Shager from the Daily Beast said, a devoted fan's dream. I won't say I was devoted, I like the early Alien films. Devoted fan's dream come true, staying faithful to the franchise's lore while expanding it in horrifyingly inventive ways. Well, they have to do that with 8 episodes. It has to be expanded as long as it's interesting. He scored it at 90. I mean, I don't find this particularly horrific. I say it's a horror. Perhaps it's because I've watched really good horror quite recently called Weapons, which there should be a review coming or out there around about the same time. But it is really good science fiction action drama at the moment, and that's what I could say. As I say, I wasn't particularly on the edge waiting for the alien, like in the original. Obviously, it didn't sort of get me on the edge of my seat, so I think it'll make me jump. So, but the sci-fi action element is superb. And of course, if you think about it, I would compare this to sort of Peter Pan meets Attack the Block meets Alien. And obviously, you've got little threads in this that are gonna, how it progresses is going to be quite intriguing. The good news is many of the critics have watched all the episodes and the ratings are universally positive, so it's all looking good for the other 6 that I've not watched yet. I will make sure I do on a weekly basis. Let's have a look at some of the scores, all very good. Rotten Tomatoes, 88 critics, 81 fresh. There was 7 rotten, 92% positivity. We'll call that 81, 82 fresh with me. The consensus of the website, stylistically bold and scary as hell. Not for me. Noah Hawley's Alien Earth transplants a xenomorph mythos into television medium with its cinematic grandeur intact while staking out a unique identity of its own. Yes, a lot of big words in there. Metacritic, 85 out of 100 based on 38 critics. 35 positive, 3 mixed, okay, and no negative. So I'll make that 36 positive with mine. Metacritic users, Joe Publix, that's all that matters really, doesn't it? Me and you on the street wanting to watch this. 6.4 out of 10, which is okay on Metacritic. Rotten Tomatoes audience, 76% positivity. Internet Movie Database, this dropped 0.1 over the last day when I started doing this review. 9,300 scores and reviews as a time I'm doing this, and it's getting an 8 out of 10, so all bodes well. I think this should probably end up, hopefully, if it keeps up the standard it's got at the moment, between 7.5 and 8. I don't think that's a big problem. Personally, as I say, we're only 2 episodes in, so I'm going to mark it based on this could increase my score, but I'm going to give it a good watchable score of 7 out of 10. So I would recommend, if you're into your science fiction action, if you're a horror fan who doesn't mind dabbling in science fiction, perhaps not so much, but if you're a science fiction fan, definitely for you. I'm definitely interested if you love the alien stuff as well. Of course it is. That's what it's all about. So that's my score, guys. Let me know what yours is. It'd be great to have your views and opinions. That's all it is at the moment. It'd be a very sad world if we all had the same opinion, wouldn't it? Let me know anyway. I hope you enjoyed the content, more importantly. And if you want to contact me through any of my socials, you can do so. And there are ways of supporting me, if you can, the channel, and contacting me. And to keep, or know how to do that, just keep listening and watching. Again, hope you enjoyed the feature, guys. Thanks for watching. Please, if you did enjoy the content, please give us a thumbs up, and if not already done so, press that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, that'd be wonderful. It's free to subscribe, absolutely free. Also, check out my social media links if you want to follow me on TikTok, Instagram, X, Facebook. They'll all be in the description below. And my special thanks to supporters of the channel, yes, Piat6505, who have an eBay shop selling film and TV memorabilia, including posters, books, magazines. There'll be a link again in the comments section. And if you're into your football, don't forget my football stuff on Manchester City for general football fans, but mainly City fans, of course. Or if you know someone who might enjoy that, give them a kick in my direction. I'll be very, very grateful. And as ever, guys, comments on this feature is wonderful. Anything to do with film and TV is always very, very welcome. It's great to talk film and TV. And I thank you guys for your support. Stay safe, everyone.